Hello and welcome back to Myriad Caves by renderXR. Last time we had found the Victory Monument right here, and I went ahead and sat down in bed, started storing some things away. I still have a lot of stuff left back at home, but it's also the case that based on the area markers that we saw, it appears that there were still 2 more emeralds in the original cavern. And so my goals for today are to try to find those 2 emeralds and also to move the rest of my stuff forward to the monument area. And it says Cavern of Victory has emeralds 4 and 5, so apparently I need to do some exploring around the Victory Monument area as well. It looks like there's an area marker up here, and so I just wanted to take a quick peek to see if this seems like... Ooh! Interesting. That's one of the cave ambience effects, I think, being played at a slower speed or lower frequency or something, is what I just heard, I think. But I just wanted to take a peek in here. Oh! Creeper dropped TNT. Interesting. I wonder if that's just a rare drop, or if it's something new in this area, and the loot tables change in different areas. Oh, and there's a chest over here. In any case, this is called Lumenspire Cavern. It has some glowstone, it has some spires, so it is a different type of environment. I just wanted to take a peek to see if we should expect different things. And there's a chest that says the best defense is a good offense. Okay, oh, shield. Hey, wish I'd had that last time. I was reviewing the footage from the previous video where I actually died. I'm going to go ahead and leave those other things in here for right now. And I think what happened, there were 3 creepers, and I think the second creeper exploded the third creeper towards me, and so the third creeper did all the damage because he exploded like right on top of me. So I got somewhat unlucky, although I really didn't handle the situation very well. But in any case, yeah, so emeralds 1 through 3 apparently are in this area, and so far I've only found 1 of the emeralds. You'll recall that they were in a bright green box, and actually I see one right over there, I think. It might be just some vines hanging down, but I feel like there might be something on the lava over there. And so based on where I see it, I think I know how to get there. And so come along with me on a journey searching for emeralds. And I mentioned before, I'd watched someone else play one of renderXR's previous maps called Goliath, and it also had a similar emerald chest kind of layout. And so I was familiar with what the, I don't know, emerald storage boxes were going to look like already. But I think kind of like underneath this tree, I'm not 100% certain that we're completely safe over here, but I don't see anything else spawning. And so I'm going to guess we probably are, but I think basically if I dig down here, that would be where I thought I may have seen something green down by the lava that might have been an emerald chest. So let's see. Definitely down by the lava. And I do see green, but I think unfortunately it was actually... Oh, haha! The green that I saw was actually some vines right through here. But it worked out in my favor. Okay. Because the emerald chest is over here. So is this going to be number 3 or number 2? He does try to put them in order. This is emerald number 3. Okay, so that suggests that emerald number 2 is kind of further back in the cavern. And I could use some more chest storage back at the monument. And so I'm going to grab this. I'm going to drop off this emerald, and then we'll continue looking. Since there are 54 emeralds, I can't imagine that he's checking for each individual one, but we're just going to place them in the chest in order. I've already found emerald number 1, and I have that back at home. And emerald number 2 is presumably somewhere else hiding. Given that emerald number 3 was down at the bottom, I wonder if emerald number 2 will be somewhere near the top of the Novice Cavern, whatever it was originally called. That would be my guess. Hadn't occurred to me, but one of the nice advantages of the food system that is going on in here is I can sprint all I want, whenever I want. I don't have to worry about it doing any kind of number on my hunger, and so I can just run around willy-nilly in the areas that I've already lit up, and I don't have to worry about eating at all. And so that is definitely something that is nice. All right, so over here is where we died to the creepers. Over here is something that we kind of approached from both sides. There's still some darkness. Ooh, actually a lot of darkness kind of right above me. And I don't have the ladders on me. Where are the ladders? They're back in my base chest over here. Is there a way to get back over here from this side? Not really. I'm back at my base, which is right next to where we found emerald number 1, and it just occurred to me that there's actually, yeah, down where you teleport in, back near the beginning, there's some lower down stuff that I didn't really investigate all that thoroughly. And so it could be the case that emerald number 2 is hiding somewhere down here. And so let's actually do a little bit of exploration of this bottom area and see if there might be an emerald hiding somewhere over here. Right, and there was that crazy multiplayer chest that I didn't take a look at, and there's definitely, okay, some Endermen who look like natural spawns over on the bridge over here. And Endermen are very dangerous. So I'm going to try not to look at them, but I am going to light that up. I do want to go that way, but I wonder if possibly the Enderman might despawn if I go a different way first, and so I'm going to try to explore in a different direction for a moment. Around this side of the cavern. And there's Enderman over here as well. And yeah, the only other time I found an Enderman was also kind of in this area, so I wonder... I mean, we're just in a normal forest biome. I mentioned that I haven't seen any skeletons yet in this playthrough, which has me a little bit confused. I imagine he's using command blocks to get rid of the skeleton spawns, or it could be the case that there aren't natural mob spawns, and they're only spawning from spawners, and there's a number of wide area spawners. Both of those are kind of like my best current running hypotheses to explain the distribution of mobs that I've seen on this map thus far, but I'm really not particularly certain of either of them. Alright, these Endermen are not despawning, so I'm probably going to need to deal with them. So I think before I head over there, I'll go ahead and make myself a little safe alcove that I can retreat to in case I need to. Look at the zombie caught on this end rod. It really is funny how useful end rods can be. Alright, I think actually I want to... it could be the case that Endermen have modified loot tables, and so I think I actually would like to intentionally kill them, because I've only killed one thus far. See if they have any extra drops. Okay, I got one ender pearl from that guy, so that definitely seems like a kind of natural thing. And where did the other Enderman go? He was over here. Of course, he could have just teleported away anywhere. Oh, there he is. I see him. Now that I have some light over there, I can probably spy him from a distance and get him to run over here. Hey, Enderman. There we go. Great. So he's coming over here as well. And we will investigate. Alright, no drops. So yeah, based on the 3 Endermen that I've killed thus far, it seems at least plausible that they do not have modified loot tables. And it looks like there might be another chest over here. So let's take a peek at what we got. Oh, this was the chest I got at the beginning. Okay, I did explore this area and I had just forgotten. I thought I lit all this area up and then I was very low on torches, and so I think I recovered the torches that I'd already used. But yeah, I've been all around this area. Okay, I had simply forgotten. And yeah, I didn't expect emerald number 2 to be down here, because emerald number 1 we found first is up here, and emerald number 3 was near the end, so emerald number 2 is probably going to be somewhere in the middle. So let me go exploring and see if I can find it. Hunting for the emerald, one of the things I'd posited was that the top of this tall chamber might be a place to look. I just went up into the roof and added some light up there to make it a little bit easier to see, but I've lit up most of the top of here, and there would probably be a lighting cue to make it possible to see and find the emerald from far away, and I'm not seeing it up here, so I need to find somewhere else to look for emerald number 2. I see a creeper down here, and there is some darkness in an area that I have not explored kind of downwards. So I suppose this is a possible place to look. Let's see if from over here... Hello, creeper. I can see anything. I still have not found emerald number 2, but I decided to bring the rest of my stuff forward. Here is the pink wool. Ooh, look at that. Is it because it's behind glass, which is a transparent block? No. What is causing those chests to flash like that? It's when I'm standing here. That is really weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. There must be some kind of weird lighting glitch something. It's only when I'm looking in a certain direction, too. Because if I look over here, I am not sure what is causing that. That's really weird looking. In any case, distractions. Pink wool is kind of right at the beginning here. We get our little pink explosion, and so I wonder if the second one is going to be magenta and it's going to go around the circle like this. I'm just completely speculating. We found emerald number 1, so I'm going to go ahead and put it away. I'm going to sort through my inventory. We're going to take one more look to see if we can find number 2. Still looking around, I'm back where I found emerald number 1. There's another sign over here. By the way, did you notice that safe was misspelled? Safe. Oh, I try to keep them safe. I did now notice it. Thanks for pointing it out. It occurred to me that one of the areas that I did not thoroughly explore is over here near where we got the wool. And so, yeah, there was still like some spawners I haven't lit up in this room, I think. And I really haven't explored or looked around. Okay, there's definitely a creeper spawner over there, for example. Looked around in order to determine... Oh, I did not bring arrows. Okay, that was not smart. I was offloading inventory back at the monument. And I failed to take any arrows with me because I was putting everything away in storage chests. So that was a little minor snafu that hopefully won't come back to bite me and kill me. But I am going to try to make my way over here and light up this area. Okay, there's the creeper spawner. Crap, okay. Spider's still spawning as well. I didn't see if he spawned from up higher. I should take this bow off my bar since it's not useful. Why don't I just put 2 axes there so that I'll definitely be wielding a weapon if I happen to switch to that slot. I still don't need to eat a piece of bread. I brought bread with me for doing this exploring. And I don't see any lighting cues in the ceiling. So I'm guessing it would be something down by the lava layer in this room, perhaps? Still not sure where that spider came from, so I'm a little nervous as I move around these different areas. Okay, there's another tree to chop down over here. Okay, there's a zombie over there. I got some coal over in this back corner. I really don't need to lead these spawners around, so why don't I go ahead and just start breaking them. And... yeah, but I don't know... I thought this room was a good candidate because it's kind of in the middle of when you're exploring this area. And there are lots of little lava things that go off in different ways, but I don't see any hints of an emerald area hiding down here. Hey, zombies. Came over to this side just to get a better look kind of at stuff down at the lava layer. Zombie, I think, isn't going to be able to reach me. I don't see any signs of an emerald in here. Okay, trying to think of it from a mapmaker's perspective. If I came in through this room, I see the pink wool box over here. So I come across to the middle. I'm getting surprised by different monsters and different things. But then when I'm here and I'm approaching this way, do I see anything else? I really don't. Oh, crap! There was a trap. I was chopping down a tree. And the last piece of wood was in the ground, and that should have made me suspect something. It just threw a potion, and I didn't even get a chance to see what kind of potion it was. Might have been like slowness or something. But let's take a look at exactly what we have here. Okay, just a basic dispenser trap under this tree. I was coming back to investigate. There was this chest where we got a stack of ladders, but I was looking up at the ceiling, and I didn't really see anything up there. I guess possibly if I went down from there, I think that's just like where the starting area is. I'm really not having any luck finding emerald number 2, and so I think I might just skip it and move on at this point. Having given up on emerald number 2 for the moment, I'm back at the monument. I dropped off all my stuff just in case I do something foolish and fall in lava, but apparently there are 2 emeralds hidden in this area as well. And I wanted to look for them, and possibly if I manage to find these, they might offer some clues for other places to look for other emeralds. But I imagine I'll just need to kind of make my way down over here on the side and go down and look below the monument, for example. So I'll start poking around and see what I can find. I've tunneled around the backside of the monument. There's the monument. The entrance is over there. I basically kind of went around here, down at a level where I could see kind of under the bottom and around the lava and different things. And I do not see any signs of an emerald. I guess actually there is something giving off light over there. It might just be another lava flow, but there might actually be something interesting over there. So let me go take a quick look over there. Oh, look at this. There's like a house down here or something. All right, I definitely need to check that out. So this has already been productive, and I see the lava's like coming from somewhere back here. I bet you it's back here. So let's make a little bridge, like so. And I bet around this corner is one of them. Yes, okay. So I've managed to find one of the emeralds that is hiding here in the monument area. So that gives me a little bit of happiness. Which one is this? This is emerald number 5. That I will be able to find these things if I look hard enough. So in this case, there was like a kind of lava waterfall coming out of the wall. Oh, there's like paintings and things over there. I wonder if there's a way... There's probably like a staircase or something like in the monument that I completely missed. Let me head back over there and take a look at that. All right, so I'm going to drop off emerald number 5 and put it in slot number 5. Right now we have 135. And the little house thingy I saw was like back right down here. I don't immediately see like a way to get there just from here. So I expect there probably is a way, and I just haven't found it. I'm using these wooden pickaxes, by the way, just because I have them and I wanted to use them up. But I'm going to dig down to where I saw this little house thingy. From the little house thingy, I think we'll probably have a good look at the lava fall that suggested where this emerald was hidden. And yeah, maybe we'll also be able to spy something else. Okay, there's the little house area. Okay, I found my way down into this place. All the chests are doing this crazy blinking light thing again. If I turn my mouse in a certain direction, does it make it go away? I'm really not sure what's causing that. There's another Infernizer. Oh, this one's level 2. It's got knockback 1 and fire aspect 2. That is an upgrade. All right, so that is a cool thing to have. There's an ender chest, which is nice. There is apparently a stairway, so there was a way down here that I just failed to see. Disco chests are the best kind of chest, the flashiest around. Okay, so this is Render doing this somehow. How is he doing this? There's a resource pack. Maybe he's somehow using the resource pack? I'm really not sure how one would be able to cause that, and so I'm going to have to ask him about that because that really makes me wonder. What do we have over here? Oh, some charcoal. Very nice if I want to cook some things up. All right, there was a bed down here already. And I guess just some like hollowed out storage area for any other rooms that I might want to do some things with. Okay, so let's find the actual way that I was supposed to find down here. And there's just a staircase leading right from the beginning that I failed to see. All right, so given that I failed to see this staircase, one can imagine how I'm going to fail to find many emeralds in this map. I'm curious. This is fortunate that it comes around this side because it gives me a look at areas that I haven't looked at before. But basically, out on the balcony right here, one of the emeralds was hidden right around there. You can see where I bridged over the lava. And so if I were the other emerald hidden in this area, where would I be? It just occurred to me, I was spending so much time looking at the disco magic of the disco chest, I forgot to look inside the chests, and there's actually a lot of good stuff in here. So I'm happy to have checked that out as well. Neat. Okay. Those are some nice things. I'm probably going to move all of this storage up top. I don't plan to use this area. The ender chest, yeah, I don't even think I'll come down here when I need to use an ender chest, I think. Since I don't have a way to move it. But I'm going to move all this stuff upstairs so it's just easier to access right in front of the monument. I just broke off a painting over here. You love to have bats in your face all the time, don't you? I had noticed that there were a lot of bats in this area. And so I kind of suspected that there was a bat spawner somewhere. But I was tearing down the paintings thinking that maybe, I was going to say maybe the emerald is actually hiding in this area somewhere. I was looking all around the outside of this kind of cavern that the monument is inside of and could not find the emerald anywhere. And I thought maybe it's inside the house. And guess what? It's inside the house. Emerald number 4. All right, great. I can just cover that back up like that, and that will still look reasonable. So I'm glad I managed to find that. I don't know that that still gives me any ideas where I may have missed emerald number 2, but presuming that we'll be coming back to the monument probably somewhat frequently in order to, drop off wools and different things, emerald number 2 can't be that far away, so I guess I won't worry about it now, and if I decide I want to come back later in order to get it, I'll be able to do that pretty easily. I have, organized a bit of my storage system. I still haven't decided exactly where everything's going to go, but I'll just kind of quickly open the various chests that I've set up over here so you guys can see what I've done thus far. And actually, these can go in there now. And yeah, that's the storage I've got so far. I don't know. I don't feel like this was a particularly productive episode. It was kind of mostly exploration. Give me some feedback in terms of whether you would like to see all of the looking around that I do, trying to find things. Sometimes they'll be fruitful, sometimes they won't be when it comes down to looking for emeralds. And I'll try to figure out how I'm going to do editing for future episodes. But I'll go ahead and call it here, even if it's a little bit short. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Myriad Caves. Bye-bye.